Straw has arrived. Someone has absolutely wrecked the bridge this morning. Oh. We are seeding. Now I'm sure that's how Einbach designed it. Well, there's not a lot left in that. Right, new day on the farm begins. It's currently 6:30 in the morning. We've got a load of straw turning up at 7. I'm just coming out, make sure the handler's got diesel in it. Got to take it to the other farm because that's where it's going. We can start our day. Straw has arrived. Just got the shed ready. Put some bales up the side here so we can get a few more in. And we'll get it unloaded. Straw all sorted and unloaded. The lorry turned up to pick up our TB cows as well because we've lost 2 more cows to TB recently, so that was all happening in the same yard at the same time, which was interesting. But we got all that done, so I'm now flipping home to get Bruce and a quad bike and a gator. So we're going to come back and meet John, who's here as well. We've got to get in the Techno cattle and weigh them this morning. I think we're going to take a load of them off the project and put them somewhere. So there's a fair bit to do there. And then we'll get to drilling grass seeds, hopefully sometime today. Here come the boys. There's also one calf, which is just behind that Angus there. Probably can't see it. It's the calf of one of the TB cows that went this morning. And there's a heifer in there, which she's actually not in calf. Right, just running back some of the cows now. Have a guess in the comments what this guy here weighs. I'll give you a clue, he's a monster. I was well surprised. Bit of a close-up of it. What do you reckon he weighs? Got this group, one more to run back, and then we'll be ready to go and start drilling some grass seeds. Someone has absolutely wrecked the bridge this morning. Oh. For once, we're not getting the blame because it was witnessed. Right guys, we have made it up to the field. Got the drill on, or the seeder, whatever you want to call it. So it's all calibrated, ready to go. Just need to put some seeds in it, for which I need to let down that step. Here's all our seed on this bale. So this is 2 and a bit hectares here, and we're going to put it on at 35 kilos per hectare, which is about 3 bags, just under. So I reckon if I put 6 bags in, that'll be 45, that'll be 90. We'll be somewhere about right. All of this seed is to do the 2 fields we got up here, and if we run out and we need more, we'll have to make a phone call. There's the seed that we used yesterday to calibrate. I think it probably catches you out when you get up and down the steps. Maybe just take it off and put it somewhere, really. Now what is important, we make sure that this seals properly. Clip on there, that clip on there. Right, we'll go out there and set it up. We are seeding. You won't be able to see any of it happening. I can just about see the seeds coming out and hitting the framework of the machine, which is good. We're travelling on about 8.5k. When I calibrated it, the instructions say to go somewhere between 8 and 10. I've got the tines only just working on the very back row. I don't know if you can see that at all. Basically just to cover over the seeds, and then I'll roll it straight behind. Once I finish the other field, I'll hook the rollers on that are here and roll it all in, just bringing up the tiniest bit of moisture. I've got to be careful with is I put a interior boundary on my map here. When you lift this machine up, you've got to stop dead, because the wheel there, if that's still spinning when you lift up, there's still seed coming out. So you just stop dead, lift it up, go around your bout however far you decide. I'm skipping 3 rows at a time. Turning on this one, press the button, come up to the yellow line here, which is a 15-metre boundary from the hedge, set it down, and we're off. You might be able to just make out the first pass I did up there. We're coming up alongside it here now, and we're overlapping by about 10 centimetres, so yeah, hardly anything. Better to overlap than to miss with the grass seeds, because if you miss, you just end up with weeds growing there. But yeah, we're doing seeding, so time will tell how we get on. We are dragging up a bit of trash here, I don't know if you can see that. That'll fall off when we get to the end. Hopefully, 10 days time, this will be a nice like green haze. Also, I remembered my sunglasses today, so we're already doing better than yesterday. Did forget to fill up my drinks bottle, however, but we'll just have to manage. There's a shop nearby if I need to go and get one. Yeah, let's do some seeding. Right, I've just finished the long work, so the middle work of this field. I just wanted to have a look in the hopper of the seeder, see how we're looking for seed. To do that, I need to turn the fans off. Now, when this machine was new, that would have had a button in the cab, but the on-off button is now down here connected to the battery. Just stick that there for a second. Unclip the hopper. Oh, crikey. There's a fair bit left. So there's a lot left in there, but the headland is the biggest part of the field. So, I don't know, I think we'll carry on as we are and see what it's like when we finish this field, and then depending on how it's run out, we'll know if we need to put an extra bag in or change the rate slightly for the next field. There's a window here. I'm trying to give it a clean on the inside. I'll clean it on the outside as well. 2 and a bit hectares, so 35, 70, 80. There should be 10 kilos or so left in here after we finish this field, and then of course we're going into that one next. As you can see, Craig's been up and trimmed all the hedges. He came up before us this morning whilst we were messing around with cows. Done a very nice job. I think once we get into that field later on, or in a bit, we'll get the drone in here. You can see from a bird's eye view what is going on. I wonder if we can see any grass seeds. Is that a grass seed? There's one. Woohoo! When we come over and roll this, I'll roll it at a slightly different angle so it sort of covers it all over a bit, but yeah, there's grass seed, there's a grass seed, there's a grass seed. Won't be able to see any of the herbal lay seeds because they are tiny. Anyway, let's get this headland done. Turn the old fans back on, I suppose. They sound like they're going. Yes. Moment of truth. Finish the field. I think it's all gone proper. Still see a tiny bit of seed in the hopper, so hopefully that means it's good. We did 2.4 hectares. So at 35 kilos a hectare, 2 hectares would be 70 kilos of seed. And if you say it was half of one, it'd be another 17 or so. So I reckon there should be somewhere between 10 and 15 kilos of seed left in this hopper. So let's find out. Sure. I don't think we're very far off. I might up the rate by 1 notch, just because we got all those bags to go in here. I'd say if anything that's gonna ever so slightly under, but not by much. There's probably what, 1 bag of seed there, 15 kilos. Bowman's just coming along the road, so we might stop and have some dinner in a minute, and then we'll crack on with the other field. Just on my way to start the next field, and rather luckily I saw this fall off the back of the seeder. I'll lose that. That's a good one, that one. Right, the second field we're going to do has had a large chunk of it taken out by the new tracks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill once around the very edge of the headland first and use that to create the new boundary for the field, so we're like the right size field, because that will also help for if we ever come in mowing or fertilising or dung spreading or whatever, we've then got the right shape map. So I've just remapped my boundary by doing one of my outside rounds like I said I was going to do. I'll just show you here how to put in a headland, just in case anyone's wondering. So you go to Menu, Applications, Fields and Boundaries, and then this is the field we're in. It's called Brimley. You click here on the Boundaries tab, so just click anywhere in that box. It's my auto steer's disengaged. And then here where it says headland, I've put in 15 meters because we got a 5 meter machine. I want to do 3 runs around the outside as a headland. Put that in there, and then click your X's out, and you come up with this yellow line, if you can see it there. So that yellow line is my 15 meter boundary. So I will, oh, wrong button. It's just a bit of a guide where to drop the drill in and out. I'm just heading back to the seed pile. I've done all the long work in the big field there, so I've just got 2 laps of the headland to do. But because it's a big field, that'll use quite a lot of seed. And I've lost sight of the seed now in the sight glass, so it's below that line. So I think 1 bag of seed will see us through what we need. They have got pretty hot. Because I've been on a battery all day. I'm sure that's how Einbach designed it. Right, next job. Fire this thing off, put those on, and go and squash all that into the ground. Well, there's not a lot left in that. It'll be interesting to see how that bit comes up, the headland of that field. Call me Trillionaire, because they see me rolling. I don't know how many people will get that reference. But any of you wondering why I am now rolling in the grass seeds that I drilled earlier? There's a couple reasons. The main one is to lock the moisture in, because they won't grow without moisture. The other reason, see that big old rock there, is to squash in the likes of those. Look at that, bang. That was like Barry Scott from them Sillet Bang adverts. Bang and the rock is gone. Those are the reasons as to why we roll things. This has gone into a herbal age. We probably won't end up cutting this. I can't imagine. That's the main reason you want to squash the stones in, is for like mowing. Crawford would say, look at the stir. Stir? Stir? I don't know, dust. Kicking up some dust. That's what we say here in Devon. Also, where the hell have these lot come from? There was no seagulls in here when we were drilling, and now they've just turned up en masse. Do you reckon they have like a homing pigeon, or a homing seagull, I suppose would make more sense? It just goes round and says, here, boys, this bloke here is drilling, see? Worms in that. But not exactly near the sea. These two obviously aren't friends with the other ones, because they're over here. The rest of them's over there somewhere. Right, I am done. Look at that, sun is coming down. Fold these things up. I'm cheating a bit here and I'm going out one of our new entrances. I don't want to drag the rolls all the way across the field again. Let them down gently. Nice one. John is currently turning hay somewhere behind that big block of trees. Where's my finger? There. So hopefully tomorrow, I don't know, midday-ish, we'll get that road up and baled. We've got the other bit of grass seeding to do. I'll go pick the grass seeder up now. And yes, it's turning into another busy week. Seeder's back on. Me and my new passenger here are heading home for the night. Managed to do it about right, I think. 1 bag left over. It's always handy to have a bag of grass seed lying around. Oh, we are home. Me and the dog. He's running away. He's making a great escape for the house. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, then do subscribe to the channel. It is completely free, costs you nothing, helps me out loads. And we'll see you guys on another video very soon. Cheerio.
Like a drug that